everyone, hola, aloha, ciao, salut, ni hao, namaste, ohayo, yogamasma, здравствуйте, привет, bună, dzień dobry, sziasztok, hello, xin chào, yo, tere, salam alaikum, saskia ka, marhaban, merhaba. Welcome everyone, my name is Brunel. So, I was just browsing through YouTube, minding my own business, when suddenly, randomly, it appears under my suggested videos. It was the Cardi B Carpool late show thing, and I don't know why it arrived as a suggestion. I'm not a fan of hers. But before you come for me, let me put it this way. I love Cardi B. Yeah, she's good. She's cool. She's that. Great. I hate Cardi B. I hate her. Great too. Either way, I don't care. I'm not a fan, but I'm not against her either. I think good luck to her. I'm just going for the makeup because it was pink. You guys know I like pink. And to be honest, I was being a bit lazy. I thought, surely I must have, a palette with pink in there somewhere along the way. So being a lazy person that I am, I decided to go for the look. And it looked fairly simple enough. So I'm going to try and recreate that. It won't be exact because clearly I don't know what she used to create her look. Also because my skin tone is very, very different. Very different. Let's just say the infusion of melanin in my one is very abundant. All right. So because of that, there might be slight differences. And I also wanted to show you guys what a cheapskate I am, because I looked everywhere and I tried to find one palette where I can use to recreate this look. And hello people. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. What is this? This is a Revolution. Makeup Revolution London. This is in the palette Newtrals 2. Newtrals, I say Newtrals because it's a new as in N-E-W and then trials as in T-R-A-L. Okay, Newtrals 2. So with this palette, sorry, it's a bit messy. Yeah, as you can see, it has no names for the eyeshadows, but I thought, you know what, I should be able to recreate this with just the one palette. These, by the way, cost £4 each, and they are amazingly pigmented. You will see for yourselves. I did a review on this a long time ago, and these are my favorite palettes out of the Makeup Revolution brand, including even their own collaborations, because they are super affordable and and super cheap, so you can really build a collection, and they're very well pigmented as well. So with that being said, on my eyes I've already used the I think it's the NYX eyeshadow primer. Very similar to this one. I've forgotten the name and I can't find it anywhere, but it's very similar to this one in its color, but it's a bit lighter. So what I did was, to help neutralize that, I used just a brush to make sure that everything was matte. And on my face, I've already got a Too Faced foundation in Chai. So that's what I've got so far. So without further ado, unfortunately, these brushes don't have a name. These are just the cheap versions of the Morphe brushes, and I'm just going to go for the biggest fluffy one there first. And yeah, no names for them, sorry, but they're big and fluffy, so I'm going by size, and I'll move on to the next one, which is a bit smaller, and then the next one. So the first shade I'm going to go for is this one here, which is like a, actually, you know what, no, actually I'm gonna go for this one here to try and help neutralize everything. I always do that anyway, to try and make sure. Look at the amount of pigment, only 2 taps, and I'm gonna do 4 taps, and I'm gonna just keep that to the top end of the eye and start building on the pink theme, just to help neutralize everything at the top of my eye. And I always do that because obviously when I use the concealer and so on, there usually is a clear demarcation, and so I kind of use the lightest shades I can find to try and neutralize that as well. I'm very happy with that. Super light, easy to blend. Next shade I'm going to go for is this one here, and I'm using the next unnamed brush, sorry, but it's a bit smaller. I'm just tapping it, and this one needs a little bit of a swirl. And that's the shade. It's lovely and pretty. So I'm just going to start building that from the outer into the inner corner. You can see the pigment. Gonna move on to the next shade again with an unnamed brush, but as you can see, much smaller, a bit more pointed. So I'll be able to use that just to concentrate mainly in my crease area. And then I'm going to deepen it with this shade here. Hopefully I'm pointing to the right one, that one there. And just going to one little tap. Ooh. I think there's a little bit of a sheen to this one. And now I'm just going to, again, concentrate that in. Ooh, see that? See the pigment there? And it blends it so easily as well. So far, so pink. So final one at the top, it's going to be this one here in the corner, which is deeper than all the others. And I'm just going to tap that very gently. Ooh, okay. And the brush I'm using is BH Cosmetics and number 6. So it's smaller than the others. And I'm going to really concentrate that just on the inner corner of the eye. Outer corner of the eye. I don't know. Inner, outer, inner, outer, inner, outer, inner. Never mind. I'm going to pack that down first. Pigment, people, pigment. And then just blend it very gently, just concentrating it on the outer corner of the eye. I'm not going to bring it even halfway, just going to build that and keep packing it in. I don't think she had it all kind of like smoked out at all. So we're going to keep it nice and simple. Going back in with the third brush that had no name, the third brush with no name. I'm going to just use that just to kind of diffuse the top bit. You know what I mean. Just this corner here, gently, being very, very gentle, because I think hers looked a bit blown out. So I'm just going to blend that in very gently. Alright, now we're moving on to the shimmers. I told you this one would be nice and quick and simple. We're going for this baby here. This is so pretty. It's so pretty. And it's so pigmented. I mean, it is super, super soft. Whew. And I'm just going to apply that all over my lid. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yes, mama. Ooh. And the best way to apply this is to just slightly tug. Oh yeah. So on the inner bit of the eye, I did notice that although she didn't have that, that inner corner highlight, she did actually have a color that looked a lot lighter than the main color on the eyelid. So I'm going to go for this one here. And I'm just applying that. I've already done that in this eye. And I'm just applying that. And these two are the softest shades going. I mean, they are just fantastic. So I'm just applying that from the inner corner, using a brush because I want that to be fairly neat. And just bring it back that level, if that makes any sense. And I'm just dragging the brush gently. I'm going back in with this shade here, just gently tapping back in place to darken everything first. And then gently blend. Alrighty people, before we get going, let me just give you a quick rundown what I've got on my face, because it's just a lot of work trying to put it in the description bar. So on my face, the concealer that I used was the Born This Way concealer in the color Chestnut. To contour, I also used this, which is the Sleek Lifeproof concealer in the darkest shade I have, which is Espresso Shot. After that, to set the concealer underneath my eyes, I used the Beauty Bakery Flower Powder. And at the bottom end, underneath my contour, I used the Laura Mercier powder in a medium deep. And then obviously took all of that off. And then finish it off with the MAC Skin Mineralized finish in a dark deep as well. The blush is from the Sleek palette, and is these three here. The darkest shade that I use is this one here, which is called the Morera. It is the Sleek Blush by number 3. So if you are interested in getting that, and can we just say hallelujah to the fact that I've got lashes on? I got lashes on. You guys know I've got a problem with lashes. I mean, but these ones have stayed. Oh my god, I am shocked, absolutely shocked. These are the Sosu eyelashes in the style Gigi. Ooh, so easy to put on. Well, okay, not so easy. A few attempts, but for me, the band is super thin, so they stayed in place. And you can buy these online from Beauty Bay, but you can also buy them from Primark as an exclusive as well. So I'm gonna pop in there. They're about £5. So if you are interested, because Cardi B did have some proper lashes on. I mean, we're talking bird's wings, massive bird, big bird's wing, because her wings, I should say, because they were really, really there. And also the eyeliner, by the way, is super, super dark. I love this eyeliner. It is the Wonder 2 Super Stay eyeliner in black, of course. But the only problem with this eyeliner is be careful if you're looking for a really sharp pointed end to your eyeliner, wing liner. You're not going to really get it from this, or you're going to have to really play it with it, because it has a rounded end. It is great if you've got big eyes, because you can get a really thick line as well, and it's super dark. And as a primer as well, that is this one, which is Soap and Glory One Heck of a Blot. And finally, I also use the bronzer, which is Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer in Mahogany as well. So that's what I've got on my face. Right, all right, so let's just get on with the bottom of the eye. As I said earlier, I'm going to try and use I'm going to use actually this brush, which is brush number 3 without the name. And I'm going to start off with this shade here, because I don't think that Cardi B actually used from the picture, as much as I could see, it didn't look as if she'd actually used a black liner for underneath the eyes. So I'm going to just stick with this, and I'm just going to apply that under the eye first, and then going back in with the final shade here, and I'm going to concentrate that mainly on the outer corner of the eye, and bring it just about halfway and just blend that in. Back into the palette with the final shade, which is that shiny one here, the light one here. And I'm just actually going to pop that on the inner corner of the bottom of my waterline. And I'm not going to put it on the other inner corner either, because I've realized actually that doesn't quite suit me, but putting it along my waterline works better. See? All right, as you can see, right, so before I finish off doing mascara at the bottom end of my eyes, and then, you know, spritzing a little bit of finishing setting spray, which is a Makeup Obsession, and then that'll be done. Before that, I'm going to use this lip pencil, which is from the Kiko line, and it's a shade number 517, which is a dark shade. Now, I know that Cardi B did not, well, it didn't look as if she did have her lips lined, but it was a very light shade. But for me, because I am so much darker, you know, massive difference, then I need to line my lips, otherwise this lip color is just not going to work. But I'm going to try and keep the line super thin. So lips are lined. I might have to align it again, but we're going to go for this one, which is a Revolution X Soap in a color Cake. You kept it natural, so you can see, yeah, no lip liner Yeah, I would have looked as if I've got some kind of STD on my lips, and not a good look. All right, so I'm going to go and finish off the rest of my face. I'm going to, as I said, I'm looking in the monitor there to make sure. Oh God, look at that. Right, so mascara at the bottom of my eyes, and then some lip gloss, just clear lip gloss, and neaten everything around the lips area, and then you will see the finished look. Okay. I know I'm looking a bit right now, but just step back a bit. Just move back, move back a little bit too close. Okay. Right, now that you're a little bit further back, you know, not so up close and personal with my nose, you know, nose hairs and everything and a moustache, then this is the finished look. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I absolutely enjoyed it. I absolutely love this look. But you guys know I like my pinks, and pink actually suits me. I never used to want to go for pinks, especially as a soon-to-be 41-year-old. Then yeah, it's a bit of a, you know, you want to stay away from those colors, or the belief is you stay away from colors like that, but you have to go with what suits your skin tone. And I love me some pink, and let's face it, cheapskate as anything palette as well, no effort whatsoever. So that is that. Oh, just before I go, on my face I did use highlighter. Pow, 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 pow. And it is a combination of two. Normally I don't use that much highlighter, but it is from this palette here, which is the Beauty Bay Jordan Lipscomb palette in Fuego. Let me know if you are interested in my doing a tutorial, and let me know which colors you're interested in with this. It is nice and affordable, and let's just say that the highlighters do pack a punch, and it's actually pretty and manageable and travel size friendly, so I can do that. On my for mascara, it is this darling Charlotte Tilbury's legendary lashes. All right, darling, well, darling, yeah. Right, so this is the finished look. Let me know if you enjoy it. Let me know if you recreate it. I would love to know. I'd love to see you. Tag me on Instagram. Yes, I know I'm not on Instagram very often, but do tag me. I'm really interested. Let me know if you could recreate it, and I'll be very pleased. But I'm really happy with this. Thank you, Cardi B, for giving me the inspiration. All right. Bye, people.